Let the budget battle begin. Governor Murphy's already put in his wish list, including free college tuition, free pre-K, a little bit of a bump for New Jersey Transit. That battle happens across the legislative committees over the next couple months to see if in June we'll have a balanced budget. Will the governor get all of the things that he wants? And of course, how much are you going to have to pay? Tom DiDonato caught up with the governor today. Tom?
That's right, Bill. Governor Murphy was in Jamesburg today at a preschool touting his new universal pre-K plan for all New Jersey schools.
I think it's fair to say we're all in violent agreement that investment in pre-K is among the smartest investments we can make.
About a month ago, the governor presented a state budget that saw the first sizable increase in New Jersey's investment in preschool in nearly a decade, about $57 million, along with the pledge to extend it statewide within 4 years.
The math has stayed the same. For every dollar you put into a child at this age, you get about $7 back in society, both through their own life and the improvement that they've made getting to learn earlier, but also the broader economic benefit. It's probably the smartest investment we can make.
Earlier, I was at the Assembly Budget Committee hearings at the State House in Trenton, where school funding was a hot topic, especially for those districts that are underfunded right now.
More teachers for languages so I can learn how to speak Spanish.
The question is, Bill, will there be enough money to be spread around? We have Murphy's new community college plan. We have his new pre-K plan. And we have a bunch of schools in New Jersey right now that are underfunded, about 49%.
We're always taking from Peter to pay Paul because, that's what we have to do in order to fund our priorities. But for me, school funding is a major priority. And I know it is for the Senate president as well.
Other topics that were brought up today were the millionaire's tax, Murphy's new proposal to tax Uber and Lyft, and I ran into former Governor James McGreevey about his prison reform plan. And he's asking for about another $5 million for that.
Unfortunately, historically in this nation, we've always had a willingness to build prisons, but we have to change the mentality. If everyone's coming home, we want them to be successful. And I think that's a shared value that in New Jersey, among Democrats and Republicans, we understand the importance of reentry and the importance that reentry works.
A lot of people want a lot of money, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Let's introduce the A-plus panel for tonight's show. We're joined by Linden, member of City Council, Peter Brown, back with us. Good to see you, Peter.
Thank you.
Democratic strategist Bill Caruso, also back with us. Good to see you, Bill. And former county prosecutor and now defense attorney Bob Bianchi. Good to see you, Bob.
Good to see you, Bill.
Let's start with you, Peter. You've done a number of budgets in your town. The process has started. It seems to me that the priorities are all out of whack.
I think that's the whole point of having the budget hearings, is to hear from the public what it is that they really want. And when you're doing a budget, you do have to prioritize. You're not going to be able to do everything you want that current year, but you should have some type of plan. Even I call it a 5-year game plan.
The average person out there, not being a Republican or a Democrat, not really caring. You got more than 2 million people in the state that aren't affiliated with either party. They're looking at this and saying, I'm disconnected from this process. Why are my taxes so high?
Well, they don't have to be disconnected from the process. However, their taxes are high because it keeps ballooning and ballooning. I ran a multi-million-dollar budget in government. I treated every dime like it was my own in terms of making sure that it was fiscally used. So these lobby interest groups that are out there and everyone looking to get something, I agree the process is good, that there's a tit for tat. But, I mean, let's look at the policies that are important and fund those. But unfortunately, in Jersey, it doesn't happen.
But none of you look upset. I am hopping mad. My blood pressure goes up every time I hear about the budget. I've been yelling about it for months on the radio and here. Everybody has an interest. Jim McGreevey, former governor, he's got his prisoner reentry program, get people back into the workplace. It's a bold and necessary idea. But again, everything can't be a priority.
It isn't. But here's what goes on now. The question is, what are the priorities and how do we pay for them? And that's the process that we're going to start to see. Now, you're right to be frustrated. We keep saying, well, we're going to put this in and we're going to put this in, and we don't have the means to pay for it.
Free college, legal assistance to illegals.
But
are you kidding me?
It's got to balance.
Why am I paying for this
All
stuff?
these things are good for the infrastructure and the economy growing. The problem is all that pork that goes along with it that people require that aren't essential for policy.
Spoken like a Democrat. It's government spending that grows the economy. Not even close. Private enterprise, ingenuity, free markets.
People.
All right, cut that budget.